So my FOIA request to UVA over the Federal Executive Institute would cost me, quote, thousands of dollars. Chris Graham here, Augusta Free Press. All right, so there's a story here involving just a FOIA request, not even getting the response back from a FOIA request. Readers have been prodding me to do the FOIA thing with UVA to find out what school officials were doing behind the scenes with respect to the shuttered Federal Executive Institute property. Now, the quick reset to get everybody on the same page. The Trump administration originally decided to give the space to Charlottesville City schools at no cost, with the plan from the school system being to turn the property into an early learning center, basically a pre-K center. Then, predictably, with this administration, which doesn't know what it's doing from one minute to the next, it reversed course, decided to give the property to UVA instead. The local community is fired up mad, mostly at UVA, not at the Trumpers, actually, as it turns out here. UVA, for its part, has maintained that the news of the reversal came as a complete surprise. Bethany Clever, spokesperson for UVA, said in a statement last week, our assumption prior to Friday was that the Charlottesville City Schools proposal had been approved, and that was the end of the matter. Now, UVA, which has more money than God and Elon Musk combined, is planning to use the gifted space for its School of Continuing and Professional Studies and for its ROTC programs. Like UVA needs the government to do it a favor. Now, where our readers were prodding me was to try to find out if UVA really was surprised at the change of direction from the Trump administration, with the sneaking suspicion on the part of a lot of people being that no, the folks at UVA weren't surprised. And likely a lot of folks just think they were still actively lobbying the Trumpers, even as they were voicing support publicly for the school system to get the property. So, my FOIA request. This is what I submitted on May 13th, a week ago today. Quote, I am writing to request records of email communications from staff regarding the Federal Executive Institute building dating back to February 10th, 2025. So that's 3 months. Please give me an estimate on the cost to fulfill this request. UVA's, of course, been passing the cost even for very routine things on to me. The response back today. So a week it took to respond, which is par. It was from Faith Hill, a 2006 UVA alum who serves as the FOIA officer and e-discovery manager for the Office of University Counsel. So here's a quote from what she sent me. In fact, it's what she sent me. I'll read it here. I am reaching out regarding your recent FOIA request concerning FEI email communications. Our preliminary review has identified at least 14 custodians, 14 different staff people at UVA, with potentially responsive records. An initial keyword search returned over 6,000 results, and we estimate that collecting and reviewing these materials would require more than 100 staff hours. Given the scope of the request, the associated costs are expected to be in the thousands of dollars. Would you like to consider narrowing or amending your request? Short answer, no. I am not going to commit thousands of dollars to this. I don't probably have to at this point. I got my answer here, right? Not even going that route. There are 6,000 emails involving 14 people at UVA discussing the Federal Executive Institute property since it came on the market 3 months ago. That's a lot of back and forth about a property they supposedly didn't even want, if you ask me.